Craig Harrison, that was what they call a game of two halves. But what was going through your mind, and what did you say to the players at the break, 2-0 down?
Yeah, actually, I thought our best spell was the first half out of the game. I thought we started really bright, and and we created some good opportunities. Their keepers made two unbelievable saves. There's a definite penalty. We've got pressure on them, and obviously they scored 2 goals against the run of play, which, look, it is what it is. Poor goals on our behalf, but it's half time. There wasn't any rant and raving. It was, in fact, I said we've got to keep doing what we've been doing, because that's we were our best spell in the game was the first half hour, and we're 2-0 down. But it was all about today was, whatever the result happened today was all about a reaction from Britain Ferry, because I was really quite strongly criticised the lads in ourselves, including me in that. We all of it together, everyone involved. If we lose together, we win together. So we've got to understand that, including myself and the coaching staff and the players. I was highly critical of the boys, and asked questions of them. Obviously, there's more said behind closed doors, and the lads have reacted and rammed it back down our throat and just went, right, this is, you're going to question our mentality or question our will to win. Then the reaction today, that's what the 100% was about today. It wasn't about the result in my mind. It wasn't about that'll look after itself. There's football and God's look after that. But you need to prepare. We prepared really well yesterday. We worked on something a little bit different. We played really well. Loads of pressure, had them pinned back in their third for most of the game, created numerous opportunities, and we deservedly won the game. But if we hadn't have won the game today and we had played exactly the way we played, then that just would have been life. That's the way it is.
And it was important to get an early goal in the second period. Whatever you said to the players in private, it certainly worked, because we did get ourselves back into the game.
Yeah, we did. It was always going to be important. The same would have happened to Britain Ferry, because coming out the second half were fantastic against Britain Ferry. If we had got that early goal, then I think we would have went on and got something out of that game as well. But we didn't show the quality and the desire and the determination that we showed tonight. So credit to all the players involved and all the staff involved. It's a real togetherness today and tonight. We knew we hadn't done ourselves, just service in Britain Ferry on Wednesday, and we knew everyone collectively had to stick together and work hard and do what we wanted to do, and the outcome looks after itself. So that's a real important one.
And although they didn't keep a clean sheet at one end, it was certainly defenders' day at the other, because they scored the goals.
Yeah, they did. They did. Really important that we've got, it's been a bit of a season where obviously Deck's had a lot of injuries in and out. Deck for the last 2-3 years has scored 20, 30, 40 goals. Brad Young scored 20 odd goals, and obviously Rem scored a few goals, but we haven't had one player that's went and, been into double figures. Most seasons previously we get to mid-November, end of November, and we've got someone on 15 goals, and that hasn't been the case because of injuries and, and coming back in and picking up other little niggles, etc., etc. So yeah, it's important that we share the goals around.
And what a fantastic strike. What a fantastic goal from captain. Fantastic at the end of the game.
It is. We know Danny Redmond. That's why he's captain. That's why he's an integral part of our football club, as along with all the lads. But Dan steps up when when he's needed, and he shows his captain qualities, not just by scoring the goals, but by before the game, half time, and definitely during the game.
And there's still a long way to go, of course. But the table looks much healthier now at the end of the game than it did at half time.
Yeah, it did. But like I said, if it had stayed like that at half time and we still played the way we played the second half, and it didn't drop forward and we didn't end up winning the game, then sometimes that's just the way it is. The real importance today was how our reaction, and I'm really proud of all the boys, and and they all deserve a pat on the back, and we've set a standard now. That's our standard of how we go into games: intensity, professionalism, togetherness, and we'll look after each other, and we're all in together. You see the celebrations and the goals, and you'd see the dressing room after the game, and that's what we need to make sure that we keep hold of, because that's a special feeling, and we can't let that go. So we set our standards now, and the challenge is to keep them right till the end of the season.
And finally, Craig, between now and the end of the season, there are some massive games on the horizon, some big fixtures, and Thursdays against the Swedes certainly ticks the bill on that front.
Yeah, it is. It's another opportunity, home game, other opportunity. Can we maybe pick some positive result up, and can we get a point or three? It's a real tough challenge because they're a very, very good team. To finish, fourth in the Swedish top league, then it's a real challenge for us. We know how good they're going to be. We've done a lot of due diligence on them. We've been out there and watched them live on numerous occasions. We've had a look at every possible Y Scouts game we could have, and we've done all we can, and it's a great way to go into the game off the back of that performance today.